Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. For this video, I have a very exciting one for you guys. Many of you have been asking for my everyday glam, my everyday makeup routine, so I'm giving you guys that today. I've talked about how I do my makeup in a couple of videos, but I get a lot of questions on it, so here's a little tutorial and I'm gonna give you guys like tips and beauty secrets. I'm very picky about how I do my makeup and how I look, and if I don't like the way I look for the day, then I just feel down the whole day. That's just the reality of it. I have to have an outfit, hair, and my makeup done if I'm going somewhere. It's just kind of always been instilled in me. Anyways, I'm gonna give you guys my little tips and tricks to make me feel good and hopefully to make you feel good, because we're girls, we gotta stick together, and I'm gonna help y'all out. Before we actually get started with the video, I want to thank Atolea for sponsoring today's video. If you guys know me, you guys know I am a gold girl. I can never not wear gold, and with Atolea Jewelry, I can achieve just the look I want. Even when I get out of the shower, I don't have to worry about my jewelry tarnishing because Atolea's jewelry is 100% tarnish free, which I love. Their pieces are super minimal, classy, and I love to layer them. If you guys want jewelry you can actually live in and not have to worry about taking it off, you can visit Atolea's Jewelry's website in the link in my description. And they also gave me a little affiliate code because even though the prices are so good, you can get a little extra off with my discount. So I'll put it on the screen and in the link in the description. And if you want to match, because we're besties, I'm going to link all the jewelry pieces that I'm wearing in the description below. I just love Atolea's Jewelry so much because I'm wearing such a basic outfit today, but I just feel so elevated and classy. Don't forget to follow Atolea on all socials so you don't miss any of their upcoming drops and get some inspo for some shopping. Thank you again, Atolea Jewelry, for sponsoring today's video. Let's go ahead and see how I achieved this little makeup look. Okay, so I kind of already did this video on my TikTok, not as in-depth as I'm about to do, but I always reiterate skin prep is so important. It is so important to hydrate your skin because that is what is going to make your skin shine and look good. To prep my skin, I go in with the Road Glazing Milk, and recently I got this in PR, Anua's PDRN hyaluronic whatever spray. It is so good. As you can see, I literally got this like 2 weeks ago and I'm already almost halfway done. And another thing is I don't have perfect skin, guys. I'm literally getting a blemish here. I got one here yesterday. I have severe scarring. Not severe because it's not that bad, but my skin isn't perfect. I have texture. You probably just don't see it on my pictures or when I do videos. And yeah, it's just not perfect. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Some days there's times that I'm like, oh my god, I hate my skin today. Like, I hate it so much. Anyways, going back to skin prep. Super important part of your makeup routine. And another thing for me personally, I love a glowy base. I have very dry skin, so I like to hydrate my face as much as possible. So I don't go in with super heavy foundation. I don't go in with super heavy concealer. I just try to keep my makeup as lightweight as possible, but I also pack it on. You're gonna see very soon what I mean. That's kind of what I tell all of my friends when they ask me for advice. I just say add on your makeup, put it on there. Obviously, don't make it look cakey, but the more makeup you wear, the more it's gonna seem like you're actually wearing makeup. There's some people who say my makeup just kind of sits on my face and it doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup even though I just did a lot of it. You're probably just not doing enough. That's what I just tell all my friends. I've been doing my makeup for a long time. I've been studying doing my makeup a long time. I used to watch YouTube videos of people doing makeup when I was like 6. I've had some practice. I did the 2016 makeup. I did the eye art. I did all of it. This is just what works for me now as an adult. That's my advice of what I'm going to tell you. So let's actually get into like the putting makeup at all. I feel like I'm gonna yap too much, but I think this is what you guys wanted. So going off of what I just said of having a glowy base, I go in with these two. So one of the products that I've been going in with a lot is the Say Glowy Super Gel. I use the shade Warm Glow. I got this for Christmas. Another one that I go into, I haven't been going into it with it recently, but I use the L'Oreal Glotion. I love this one. I like to use it when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup but still kind of want it to look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. I don't really know if you know what I mean. This is what I use when I only use like concealer for the day. I just went in with my e.l.f. Super Grit Primer, and then what I like to do, this is what I like to do, I also go in with the Say Glowy Super Gel and I add that too. I kind of like mix it together. I just kind of like how it looks. I don't know. Works for me. For quote-unquote foundations, I don't go in with foundations. I usually go in with the skin tint or my e.l.f. Halo Glow. So that is what I'm going to show y'all right now. For my every single day, I go in with the Sephora Reveal the Real skin tint. I am obsessed with this. I've been putting so many people on with it. My best friend Annie, she has been using this since I introduced it to her because it's just so nice. It's so lightweight. It gives you just the right amount of coverage. It's very sheer, and I'm going to be so real with that. It doesn't give you the most coverage, but to me, it just evens out my face. It's super, super light, so if you're a very heavy, like if you're a person who wears a heavy foundation, this probably isn't for you. I really like this product. I think it is so good, and it makes my skin feel really nice. Another thing that I go in with is what I just said, the e.l.f. Halo Glow. I have been obsessed with this since the day it came out, just because I love how it makes my skin look. Again, I like a super, super glowy base, but to preface, if I'm going in with the Say Glowy Super Gel or with the L'Oreal Glotion, I don't go in with this. I will be using this just because I don't want to look like I'm sweating the whole time. So if I'm not using that, then I go in with this, and again, it just makes my skin look good. So I literally just shake it, and I'm in the shade, I feel like I'm not doing this right. I'm in the shade 150Y Light. Don't know what that means, but they skin matched me at Sephora, and it was kind of perfect, so. And then to blend it all out, I first go in with the brush, and then I go in to make sure there's no streaks or anything. I go in with my Real Techniques Beauty Blender. That's the technique that I like to use, just because I don't love how it looks when I blend out with the brush, but if I blend out with the Beauty Blender, it like soaks everything up. I don't know, I just feel like I'm doing something, I don't know, but I go in, and as you can see, it's just so nice, and it's, again, very light, but it still gives you some coverage. And I bring it all the way down to my neck because you don't want your face to look like one color and then your neck look like another. And I also put it on my eyes since I don't wear any eyeshadow. I just like to even it all out, basically. So this is how it looks now. I just love the way it sits on my face. I just feel really pretty when I wear it because it gives you coverage, but again, I feel like I'm repeating myself, just not super heavy, which I love. It doesn't make me feel cakey, and it doesn't make me feel like I have too much makeup on, because if I feel like I have too much makeup on, I literally just want to claw myself out of my skin and I just take it off. So I forgot to do this step, but this is typically one of the first steps I do when I do my makeup. I forgot to do my eyebrows. With my eyebrows, I go in with the e.l.f. Brow Lift, and I love this thing. It literally just, it helps me shape them, and it makes them look good. I don't fill them in or anything, just because I don't like the way that looks. So I'm going to do them real quick, and then we'll do the next step. Okay, so I just did my eyebrows. You saw how I did it. It's nothing crazy. I don't use any specific technique. I literally just shape them with the brow lift, and I brush them up. That's literally all I do. That's all I do, because I just don't like to touch my eyebrows. And I was a victim of 2016 brows for a very long time, and then I realized I don't have to do that, and I can just do this. So I regret those eyebrows all the time, because they're just, anytime I look back at pictures of me in high school, it just doesn't look good. So I love how my brows look now, and I just leave them like that. Okay, so now I go in with concealer just to make sure I cover all of my blemishes. So I first go in with the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Concealer. I got this in PR, so I've been liking it recently, so I've been just going with it because it's, again, very lightweight, but it evens everything out and it gives me a nice coverage. And I like to go in these spots. I do a little bit under my eye just to even them out, and then I go on my forehead, and then I go anywhere where I want to cover a blemish, just because it's like the shade of my skin. So I go in here, and then I have so much scarring on the side of my cheek, so I do that, and then as well as on my chin. And a tip that I feel like a lot of people don't know this, if you didn't grow up watching makeup tutorials and like using a beauty blender growing up, you have to wet this. It's not good if it's just dry. This is semi-wet, so that's why it's not like dripping wet, but always wet your beauty blender. It's not going to look good. It's not going to work as efficiently if you don't wet it. So yeah, also clean it because this holds a lot of bacteria. So as you can see, my skin is kind of like evening out and it's just looking like a beige base, but that's what I want before I go in with bronzer. And guys, literally you can see I have acne here and I have it here and here. Like, I'm getting this right now and it's really annoying me, but I just suck it up because who cares? Like, who is gonna, like, why would anyone make fun of you for having pimples? Like, if anyone does that, like, they're losers. So I'm not gonna go too into covering it up. I only super worry about it when I have a shoot or if I'm gonna film or take like professional pictures. So, or if I'm going to like an event or something, do you know what I mean? But for every day, I don't care. And I just want to preface this, I do the exact same makeup look for my everyday, for any special event. For my uncle's wedding, I did not switch up my makeup look. All I did was put a little bit of shimmer on top. Just because this happened to me on my 21st birthday, I did a super heavy eye look, I did super heavy contour. I just hated the way my makeup looked. I put on foundation, which I know I don't like, and I felt so ugly for my 21st birthday. I felt so ugly. So I literally didn't realize that I like to do my makeup like this every day or for important events until I turned 21, a little bit after. That's when I officially learned my lesson because I just felt ugly. I don't like wearing lashes. I don't like wearing a super like mauvey lip. That's what like happened. I don't like to wear a lot of mauves. I just feel like it washes me out. I don't like the way it looked. Like, it was just really bad. I hated the way it looked for my 21st birthday. So that is my advice to you. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. My cousin put lashes on me a couple days ago and I hated the way it looked. I just don't like it. I like the way my eyelashes look when I just put mascara on them. And if I don't look super dressy or whatever, I don't really care because I like the way I look. So I just want to preface that as well. Okay, and for liquid bronzer, you're gonna see I go in with a lot of creams and then I just put powder on top. That's what I do. That is what I recommend for other people. I did my friend's makeup the other day because she modeled for something, and I did kind of like what I do to myself, but I adapted it to her face, and she looked so gorgeous. So take my advice because I know what I'm doing. So one of my favorite makeup brands is Saie. I love Saie so much. Their quality is so nice, and again, their makeup just feels super lightweight, which is what I like. So some days I go in with the Saie bronzer in the shade Spritz, and then sometimes when I'm not doing as much makeup, when I like only wear concealer or something, I go in with the Sunmelt in medium bronze. And I like to go in and do here, kind of just tap it. And then I do this to my nose, and then do this to my forehead. And since I don't wear any eyeshadow, I like to go in with bronzer on my eyes. And then I blend it out with this brush. All of these brushes I got for Christmas were a couple years ago, so I don't know the names of them. So just go in with whatever brush you want. And then I just tap it. I don't swipe. Do not swipe on your makeup. It's going to be gone. It's going to look bad. Tap on your makeup. That is my biggest advice for you. Do not do this. You tap. Like, I can get heated about it because it just doesn't look good. So I like to tap and then blend out. I swipe on my forehead, but just don't do this like super aggressively. It doesn't look good. This is my blush bag. I have all of my blushes in here. I am a blush connoisseur, or sommelier, or whatever the frick it's called. I love blush. I have blush blindness. I don't really care. I love blush. These are all the blushes I use, and I'm going to talk to you about them. So this is going to be long, but just wait. Okay? Okay. So this is the Patrick Ta blush. If you see me in any video, I am most likely wearing this blush. Say hi. I love this blush so much. It's in the shade Not Too Much. It is rosy, it's pink, it has like a peachy undertone. I am obsessed with this. I haven't been going in with it recently because I'm about to show you the one I've been going in with a lot. But I love this blush. Sometimes I go in with the cream and then layer the powder on top. Sometimes I don't do that and just use the powder. It just depends on how I'm feeling for the day. But I love this blush. It's my favorite of all time. The formula is so nice. It's so creamy. It's so rich. It is so pigmented, so be very careful because I've gone a little overboard sometimes, but I just love this blush. The next blushes I'm going to talk about are all of the Rhode blushes. I love my Rhode pocket blushes. I love wearing them for every day. I love these so much, specifically Toasted Teddy. I love Toasted Teddy. It makes me feel beautiful when I wear it. They're creamy, they're nice, they're pigmented. I love them. They don't take your makeup off, which is one of my biggest fears when I wear cream products, that it's gonna like take my makeup off, but these don't. They're so nice. You can wear them for a night out. You can wear them for when you're not wearing as much makeup. These are so versatile. I also like to put them on my lips sometimes, and they're just so nice. I'm obsessed with these. So if you take anything away from this video, buy Rhode pocket blushes because they're so good. My next brand that I love of blushes is Say. I love Say. Again, I've said it before. I love these three. These are so nice. This is the one that I've been going in with a lot recently. It's in the shade Mia. It's the powder blush, and this is what I'm about to go in with today. I've been loving the way that sits on my face. You're gonna see why. These just give you such a glowy look. I'm obsessed with these. Specifically the shade Chili. I love this shade. I think it's the sister shade to Mia. I think they go together, but these are just so nice. I get so many compliments when I wear these blushes. Like, I will always rave about Say. It's just such a clean, nice brand. So those are honestly the blushes that I go in with the most. I don't really know what else to say about them, but I love blush. I'm a blush connoisseur, as I've said before. They just sit, all of the blushes I wear are just perfect to me. So now I'm gonna go and like actually put some on my face. So again, like I said, I'm gonna go in with the Say powder blush, or the Super Suede blush powder, whatever, in the shade Mia. For this, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe brush. It's the brush of the M204.5 because these are mini, and you're gonna see what I do. Again, I don't swipe, y'all. I tap, and you're gonna see how I do it, but I just go in like this, tap a little bit, and then gorge. It's gorgeous, guys. Like, oh, just it's so nice, and it gives you like a glowy look. And like I keep saying, I keep going in to pack it in, guys. Like, pack it in because it's gorgeous and it sits so beautifully on the skin. And I put some on my eyes as well. My technique for this, for me, I put it on the apple of my cheeks and then I go up. So I do tap, 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 and then I go up. Tap, 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 and I go up. And I feel gorgeous. So the next step that I do, I go in with my Tower 28 concealer. I love this concealer so much. It's a little brightening concealer to me. I do a dab under my eyes, do here, and then I go all the way here. So I go in with this brush, and it's the same brush I use for the that I use my skin tint with, and I blend everything out. And this just gives me extra coverage, like even more coverage than, like, I love this concealer because it's very lightweight, but it's not like the Armani Beauty one. It doesn't cover just a little bit. It is very, to me, it's pretty full coverage. And I just love the way it feels on my skin, and I think it has like serum in it, so it's like good for your skin, and I love that. And I go back in with my beauty blender and I blend everything together. And you can see with the concealer, it kind of took away some of my blush, so I'm gonna go back in with the blush and pack it on more. So now I'm gonna set everything with powder, and I go in with the Huda Beauty powder in the shade Pound Cake. I love this powder. I heard so many good things about it for years, and it wasn't until I bought it that I finally got the hype. I have gone through so many powders. As I've said before, and I've told you guys, I have super, super dry skin. Like, it's super dry. Like, if I don't put moisturizer on immediately after I wash my face or I get out of the shower, I feel like SpongeBob when he loses all of his water. Like, I'm not kidding, that's how I feel. And so it's very hard for me to even want to put powders on my face, but this powder is so nice. It still sets your face, but it doesn't soak everything up and dry your face. I also don't set my whole face, and I'm gonna be so for real with that. I just set under my under eyes, basically on my T-zone. So here on my forehead, or on my nose, and anywhere I put that concealer on last. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, my powder bronzer. I don't really show this a lot on my TikTok because it broke, but I go in with the Physicians Formula bronzer, butter bronzer, whatever it's called, and I kind of just again set anywhere I put bronzer on my face. And I'm gonna be so for real, James Charles taught me this trick, or like any beauty guru in like 2016, 2017 taught me this trick. I set my face right after I powder, and then I set it again after I'm actually done with my makeup. So I go in with the e.l.f. Stay All Night Micro Fine Setting Mist. I love this. If I don't have this, I feel really gross. Like I said, skin's really dry, so I need to put some moisture back on my face. Okay, this is another step that I don't show on my TikToks, but I put on fake freckles. This is a pivotal part of my makeup routine. I don't wear freckles. I started wearing them like 2 years ago, and I love them so much. I got this off a TikTok shop, and I literally just do that, and then blend it out. And I love this product. It's so cute. Okay, so I'm done with my freckles. They're so cute. I'm loving the way my makeup looks today. So the second to last thing I do before I put on my lip and actually finish my makeup is I go in with mascara. I have been using this specific mascara. It's the Lash Sensational by Maybelline waterproof mascara since I was 12. I'm not kidding. I've been using it since I was 12. I'm obsessed with it. I never not wear it. I tried to use telescopic. I tried other different mascaras and I just don't love them and don't love the way my lashes look unless it's this. I get a lot of compliments on my lashes and I don't do anything specifically. I literally just curl them and put mascara on. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't have a technique or anything. I just do them. Like I said, I don't wear any eyeshadow or anything, so I get my eyelids very messy and I just go in with a Q-tip and clean it up. But I just let those dry, and then I go back in with my eyelash curler and I curl my eyelashes. Take that with a grain of salt. That's a personal thing. It's gone bad before, but I don't really care. I curl them back, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but I know people tell you not to do that, but I do. It's what works for me. Like I said, it just, because my eyelash just kind of falls, so when it dries, when the mascara dries, I just go back in and it just gives it a lift again. I just love how it looks so much. So for lippies, I have so many. These aren't even all of them, but recently I've been going in with this Rare Beauty lip oil. I'm obsessed with this. I love Rare Beauty's lip oils. I had one in the shade Lucky, but I lost it, and I mourn it every day because it is such a gorgeous, gorgeous brown orangish color. Anyways, but today I'm gonna go in with this one, with this lip oil. Typically I love a brown lip, but recently I just haven't been wanting to and I haven't been reaching for my brown lip liners. So if I do like a brown lip or something along those lines, I go in with my Rhode lip contours. I have the shade Balance and I have the shade Lean. Love these two so much. I also use the NYX lip liner in the shade Peekaboo for a more of a lip pink look. And then for like lip gloss or anything, I go in with the Rhode Peptide Lip Treatment. I also just recently got the Say lip gloss and I love this one too. And my last thing I do to set everything together is my e.l.f. setting spray. And I go in with this and I'm basically done. So this is the final makeup look. This is how it's looking like. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if this is what you wanted. Again, I don't know how to do like tutorials like this, so I was very nervous to doing it, and I'm still scared to like post this. But this is what I got. I hope you guys got some tips and tricks from me, and that is pretty much it for today. Thank you all again so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!